Let me introduce everyone now to Ann Bilodeau. Ann's a values-based and proactive and progressive leader who has committed her career to building communities where everyone is valued. She's the CEO of KW Habilitation, a not-for-profit based in Kitchener, Ontario. Ann, take it away.
Thank you. I am actually speaking from Waterloo Region, which is along the Haldimand Tract, which is land promised to the Haudenosaunee people of Six Nations. Wow, I was just listening to Carla and I went, okay, now you're going to listen to me for 5 minutes, and I'm hoping I can be just as inspiring, but a little bit different because I'm not in the government world necessarily, but I'm more on boots on the ground. It's a real pleasure to be here today and reflect on my journey with Global Leadership Exchange, or I call it GLE, a journey that shaped me in ways that I never imagined, both personally and professionally. It all started in 2018, and I traveled to Surrey, England, and I did the 2-day learning exchange before the World Conference. And I decided to do local area coordination. It was called LAC. I'll be honest, I was excited, I was overwhelmed, I had no idea what I was doing at that time. But what I found in Surrey was something remarkable. It was a model of support that's grounded in relationships, inclusion, and community. LAC isn't just a service model, it's a value-based approach that sees people for their strengths, not just their needs. I met leaders like Sam from England, Eddie from Australia, who are not only passionate about this work, but incredibly generous in sharing their time and insights. From there, we traveled on the Wednesday. Then you do the 2-day World Conference to Stockholm, Sweden, and that's where I first heard Clinton, who's not only a disability leader, but he's someone with lived experience, whose voice left a lasting mark on me. It was a turning point. It became clear to me that no matter where you are in the world, the challenges faced by people with disabilities are always the same or very close. In 2019, I joined the GLE Exchange again. This time it was in Washington, D.C., and it focused specifically on disability leadership development. The conversations were bold, they were challenging, and they were necessary, exploring what inclusive leadership really looks like. It was there that I met Charlie from Scotland, someone who has since become a dear friend and a thought partner. So you know what a thought partner is, right? You text and you go, what do you think? These weren't just great conversations and inspiring meetings. Every connection I made, from Eddie, Sam, Clinton, Charlie, they all inspired me. And I made a commitment to myself at that time. And that was, I wasn't just going to collect contacts. I was going to bring these relationships and insights back to Ontario and turn them into action if I could. First example was in 2020, COVID hit, and we actually hosted a Zoom conference. Remember those days? Weren't they fun? But what we did was we had a provincial conference and we invited Sam and Clinton to join us via Zoom as our keynote. Their lived and professional experiences brought real depth to the conversation. During COVID, Eddie continued the conversation on LAC, and we would meet with others that we met from all over the world during Zoom all through COVID, so that we knew what was going on in different countries around the LAC. It was fun getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning for those, I might add. Most recently, I returned to Red Hill, England in 2024, where I saw the LAC model still thriving. The stories that were shared by LAC coordinators were deeply human and powerful. It was in Red Hill that I met Tricia from Nova Scotia, who is now helping with the implementation of LAC in New Brunswick and the remedy, and you'll hear more about it shortly. It's working, and it's transforming how communities support people. I'm hopeful that Ontario will take a closer look. From Red Hill, we then traveled to Utrecht. So on the Wednesdays, our travel day, and the last 2 days were in Utrecht. And that's where you listen to different sessions, you'd share your knowledge. And I listened to Kindness in Leadership that was delivered by Ashlyn. It had such again, profound effect on me that we arranged to have her come last October to Ontario, and she presented at a very large provincial event. Her message was simple but powerful. Kindness isn't soft, it's strong, and it's a leadership tool that we all need. All of this, every exchange, every speaker, every relationship has had a ripple effect. What I've gained through GLE isn't just knowledge, it's action. My leadership has grown not just through what I've done, but through the people I've met. Sam, Charlie, and I, we continue to have tea time every few months to this day. Eddie recently came to Ontario to share the knowledge and work of LAC and the Remedy, which inspired everyone that attended this very large conference. Because in the end, leadership isn't about having all the answers. It's about staying connected. It's about being open to growth and taking meaningful action. GLE has shown me that connection is the beginning, right? But what matters is what you do with it. So you plant the seed, but it's watering that's going to make it grow. So if you ever have the chance to be part of Global Leadership Exchange, say yes. Be curious. Let yourself be changed by the people you meet. You'll gain more than perspective. You'll gain purpose, partnership, and a shared belief in what's possible. And if you're like me, you'll meet a few good friends along the way. Thank you.